and I want to look like a bearded lesbian. So I was riding out here on the L tonight. I saw this beautiful girl. That might surprise some of you, but I started talking to her. And I told her I'm a comedian. She goes, "Oh my God, can I take a picture with you?" I said, "Can I jerk off to it?" Just kidding, just kidding. I didn't ask for permission. Then I saw a guy reading a comic book. I was like, I know who's not getting laid tonight. That'd be me. So, the other night I was riding the L with my girlfriend. Had my arm around her. She fell asleep. I realized in this scenario, it is impossible for it to not look like a date rape is occurring. And I haven't figured out how to solve that problem yet. Maybe I should just make it happen, I don't know. She heard me tell that joke, she got pretty angry. Yeah, she told me I was going to have to sleep on the couch. That was weird, because I live in my mom's basement. Just kidding. I don't have a girlfriend. I used to. She was addicted to cocaine. Very unfortunate. Then things with her. I was wondering what it might have been like, though, if we would have gotten to the point that I might have proposed to her. Been like, "Will you marry me? How much is that ring worth?" Yeah. So I have trouble getting into relationships because I have problems with communicating with women, and I get rejected plenty. And it's interesting because it's not always a verbal thing. Like there's this awkward hug women give, where the arms come around, but then the hips shoot back, like there's a force field in the pelvic region. I figured this one out. This was a woman's way of saying, "Don't even think about this. Can't even get this with your clothes on, vertically." Oh, I took that one too long. Ooh. Drink it down. Beverage of choice, alcohol. I'd like to say, by the way, we got some fancy chairs up here. I feel like I have to do this. So, thank you. So, I don't know. I undercredit my ex-girlfriend in this act. Going back to that. She was actually rather talented for a cokehead. She did a magic act. She made things disappear. Like my iPod. Then it reappeared in the pawn shop. Ta-da! Yeah. So what else happened? I don't know. I heard my parents having sex. Sucked. Tried to block out the noise with my TV. Unfortunately, all I watch is porn. So I like my women like I like my milk. Old and lumpy. One of these jokes. I get a little depressed sometimes about this. I'm trying to find something I can really be proud of, feel a little better. I was thinking I could try and be proud of my heritage. So every once in a while, I'll take a trip out to the old country. Buffet. That's where I grew up. Awesome. So, my mom got me a rape whistle. Now my victims can hear me coming. Yeah. I think having Parkinson's could really spice up your love life. Think about it. Hope I offended somebody with that one. I think, having multiple personality disorder could really spice up masturbation. Think about that one. Let that soak in. So I locked my keys in the car, started breaking in, and then I realized I don't own a car, but I will in 3 minutes. So I'm suicidal, but I'm also a procrastinator. possible to get addicted to rehab. So I'm working on a couple new characters. I call this one the Sick Mime. Thank you. I hate going to nightclubs. I don't know if any of you are with me on that. I am just deadly afraid of STDs. Skanky, terrifying, desperate. You know, those are the three types of people you'll meet in the club. Everybody's at least one. If you're more than one, you're all three. I mean, let's face it, if you're skanky and terrifying, you're desperate. So I'm going to start my own nightclub. I have some good ideas. Instead of a foam party, I'm going to have a fondue party. That's right, party people. We got 40 pounds of scalding hot cheese pouring down on ya. It's going to be hot. So I was in an estate sale the other day. I was wondering what it might be like, you know, when I die, somebody has to sell all my shit. A bunch of t-shirts and bongs, 48 unused condoms, a pair of Jordans. What? Yeah, I got Jordans. I'm not wearing them. Those are for special occasions, not for you or you. Maybe you do. You put out for Jordans? Yeah? Oh, I should have worn them then. So I'm going to start a Facebook group called If 1 Million People Join, I Still Won't Get Laid. You should all join. So I'm a comedic actor. Kind of tough to find work. But I'm very lucky. I recently landed a reoccurring role on a hit NBC show called Datelines to Catch a Predator. Add me on MySpace, myspace.com/masterjailbaiter. That reminds me, I saw a young girl who looked like my ex-girlfriend. So I said to her, "You look like a young whore."
Oh, God.
Turns out saying that to a 13-year-old is a felony. So I was on Facebook the other day. Interesting site. I don't really like it because, ironically, they have no dislike button. And I think that socially, there's some situations where that's the only acceptable response. Like when I was in the ER with the swine flu, I posted that as my status. Now, for those 4 people who call themselves my friends, yeah, they can go fuck themselves for clicking like on that. Like, I'm going to show up when they're in the ER, be like, "All right, yeah, guys, got a case of beer. None for you. Hey, how do you like me now?" So, I don't know, I like practical jokes. You like practical jokes? Yeah? Here's one you gotta try. All right, get a whoopee cushion. Before you use it, fill it with pudding. Yeah. Hilarity ensues. So I'm going to leave you guys with this question. Do you remember the original version of Twitter called stalking? Yeah, I'll tell you, if I had a nickel for every time somebody was notified about me following them, I might have had enough to get out of jail. Thank you very much, guys. You've been a great crowd. I am Zach Lewis.